My son. Think I ain't spoke to my son. Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmamas. His ass going to prison. If you goddamn keep shit up, his ass going to prison.
Stand by right here for me. 32, I'm 10 extend, 1 detain. Spread your legs slightly. I just need to pat you down.
You want to talk about some other like this being shit? This being shit. No, I'm being real. You lying. You lying. You up here flagging. You're cat.
Wait till I come back in the market late night and then it's just you and I slap you up. Yeah. You trying to act all tough? All like this in front of all your people. Tell your mama I said Happy Mother's Day. And then Karen in my face and shit like.
T.I. saw this coming. Not in a prophetic maybe one day kind of way. He literally warned us. Years ago, he went live saying if his son King Harris didn't change course, he'd end up in prison. Now that nightmare might actually be here. Just 20 years old, King is facing a possible 5-year sentence, and the situation is way messier than most people think. From fights in Waffle House to that now viral arrest video, what started as wild teenage behavior has spiraled into something much more serious.
Yes, sir.
There's one in the head.
Does your buddy have one as well? Alright, just hang tight right here for me. Let me clear this. I don't want any accidental fires.
There's no safety. You gotta take.
There's no safety.
Take
okay. Well, I'm not gonna mess around with that too much. You just set this down right here. Dude, step out for me. Yes, sir. Place your hands behind your back for me. All right. Right now, you're just being detained. You're not under arrest. I'm gonna be at the church. Alright, I appreciate you being cool, man. We're just gonna take a look at this information, make sure it's valid.
I ain't sure this.
Just take the step to the side for me.
An officer even said afterward that...
And the part that's got people talking isn't just the charges. It's the timing, the warnings, and the very public unraveling of a hip-hop heir who seemed born into privilege but chose chaos instead. It all came crashing down, literally, in October 2024. King Harris was behind the wheel of his BMW when he pulled out of a gas station and nearly smashed into a police cruiser. That one reckless move turned into a full-on nightmare. Cops walked up already on alert, but it didn't take long before things escalated. According to the police report, and the now infamous body cam footage, the smell of weed hit immediately. Then came the visual confirmation, a loaded gun sitting right on his hip. From that point, it was a wrap.
My son. Think I ain't spoke to my son. Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmamas. His ass going to prison. If you goddamn keep that shit up, his ass going to prison. Ain't no way around it. Ain't nothing I'm gonna be able to do about it. Can't nobody stop it but him. You know what I mean? I've already had that conversation. I've already made my peace with it. Because I know that energy. I was that energy. I know exactly how it's gonna turn out.
The officers cuffed King right there, but the worst part didn't come until they ran his name. But that's when things went from bad to a complete disaster. When they checked his ID, it triggered a 2-year-old warrant that had never been resolved. Turns out, King was already wanted for a 2022 case involving speeding, a suspended license, and a DUI. Not only that, he had completely skipped his court date back then. While most people would have learned from that mistake, King let that warrant just sit there, waiting to come back and bite him. And in 2024, it finally did.
Hey, but what I'm saying is, they wasn't.
You can talk like that outside.
Hey, I can talk how the fuck I want to, wherever I'm at. I'm on live, shawty. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. This ain't your fucking restaurant. This ain't your fucking restaurant. Everything you make, I can pull out my pocket right now. I ain't tripping on you. I ain't tripping. Get the hell out of my face. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Who the hell is he? What's your name?
What's your name?
My name King. You know it, and your mama know it. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. File your shit.
Come back.
What? On game what? On game what? Come here. Come here. I'll show you what I do. Come here. I'll show you what I do. Come here. Come here.
The leaked arrest footage, which Badge Chronicles and Vlad TV both posted, shows the entire scene. You can see him irritated, not resisting, but knowing there's no way to charm his way out of this. No call from Dad. No celebrity card to pull. Just cold cuffs, a jail cell, and internet cameras watching. But what made the whole thing even heavier was what happened just weeks later. While King's mugshot was circulating through every blog, he was online promoting a new song. Not a diss track, not something about the streets. A song called Dear Son. That's right. Just weeks after his arrest, King revealed that he had become a father.
Treat mine like you treat yours.
Why y'all got so much time, bro? Why y'all always gotta have?
What is it about
It's not illegal to have.
Well, in the manner in which you portraying in the lifestyle, it don't look legitimate, sir.
But I'm not supporting no whore. I'm not.
Ain't doing.
I'm not.
What kind of parents don't support their kids and they'll goddamn slide? Bigger than you. Popping it. And then got up there. So 12 pull up and they say, hey, who do you belong to? Who raised their hand? Somebody got to raise their hand.
I've been seeing him around too here a lot.
You gonna raise your own hand?
I've been seeing him around too like that.
Well, when you got it ain't
I know that.
when y'all got around those people, that called it's not the possession of and commission of a crime, sir. That is a felony.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Fans actually praised both dads for stepping in, saying it was refreshing to see them try to guide their kids instead of just letting them wild out.
He was posting his newborn on Instagram, throwing baby showers with his girlfriend Big Nana, and calling himself King Jr.'s dad like he was stepping into a legacy role. It looked like he was making a real change, but the internet wasn't buying it. Because while he was rocking a baby carrier, his arrest video was still making its rounds, proving that no matter how much he wanted the narrative to shift, the consequences were already in motion. But here's the part that nearly broke the internet. T.I. warned all of this was coming. Back in 2022, Tip went live in the middle of the chaos, and his words hit harder now than ever. "Ain't nothing I can do about it," he said. "That boy's going to prison if you don't stop." It wasn't said with anger. It was real heartbreak coming from a man who had seen this story before.
A lot of people hit me up like, King, I know you tired. You ain't getting no sleep. And the truth be told, before this I ain't been getting no sleep. You know what I'm saying? I just been outside working, lifestyle. You know, lifestyle just lifing. You know what I'm saying? And, but now I'm damn sure not getting no sleep. This up every morning, and then around the morning time, he like to do that little live concert I be doing with him. And, he like to walk around the house.
Cause no one knows the impact of bad decisions better than T.I., who built his career after surviving his own run-ins with the law. He even said, "I know that energy. I was that energy." And he wasn't lying. Fans have now gone back to those old clips, replaying them like movie foreshadowing, saying Tip spoke it into existence. But for T.I., this isn't an I told you so moment. It's every parent's worst fear unfolding in public. And yet, the signs were their way before the police got involved. Let's go back to where King first caught major heat, the Waffle House incident in 2022.
Outside of the public opinion, then I think, because I tell you what, I have the greatest, most extensive family photo album. I can document and, I could go back to when King was Eris's age. I can go back to when Major was my granddaughter's age.
A full screaming match with the staff. He's on live, yelling at cooks, threatening to pull money out his pocket like a flex was gonna make it all go away. And while some people brushed it off as typical angry teen behavior, others saw it as the beginning of his fall from grace. Entitled, Unchecked. desperate to prove he was tougher than he looked. Even T.I. didn't back him on that moment. He went live again, looking visibly confused, saying he didn't get why King would even stop to argue with a fast food cook. What was the point? Tip asked. Why stoop that low? The meltdown gave King notoriety, sure, but not the kind you want. But it wasn't just yelling in a restaurant, next came the guns. Sometime after the Waffle House fiasco, King started dropping music. But instead of letting the music speak, the visuals were loud, too loud. In one video, he and Boozie's son, 2DRA, were waving guns around like they were in a Netflix cartel documentary. Clip had girls, cash, and weapons, everything you'd expect from seasoned rappers, not teenagers still living under their parents' roof. Both T.I. and Boosie had to step in. They sat their sons down on camera, and what came next felt more like an intervention than a conversation. T.I. asked bluntly, "Why y'all got so many guns around when you got girls right here?" Boosie echoed the thought, turned quickly into a warning about felony charges, bad environments, and how one wrong move can end a career or a life. But if fans thought things couldn't get more chaotic, they clearly hadn't seen King's personal life yet. Enter Big Na, the woman King would later have a child with. As soon as she popped up on his page, the internet exploded. Not just because she was unexpected, but because rumors started flying that she was much older than him. Comment sections turned into paternity court hot takes, people calling her a groupie, a gold digger, even accusing her of using King to secure a check. But King? He didn't care one bit. He leaned all the way in, posted her everywhere, threw her the most public baby shower imaginable. And when his son was born in November 2024, King posted the birth time, the name, the captions. It looked like he had finally grown into the young man role. But his past choices? They were catching up fast, and slowing down wasn't an option. With a newborn in his arms and a song called Dear Son climbing his own page, for a brief moment it felt like King got it. He even joked in a live that he hadn't slept before, but now his lil man had him up every night. Family, fans, even critics started whispering maybe this was rock bottom and maybe, just maybe, he would bounce back. But here's the brutal truth. While King was learning to burp a newborn, his name was trending, not for his song but for that 5-year sentence looming over his head. Because once the body cam footage leaked to the blogs, there was no more hiding. Whatever growth was happening behind the scenes, it was being drowned out by a headline he could no longer outrun. And the one person hurting the most from all of this was T.I. Online, people went after Tip hard. You failed as a father. All that money and still can't keep your household together. Harsh comments flooded every platform, questioning Tip's parenting from every direction. But what they didn't see, or maybe chose not to, was that T.I. has always tried to show up, even when it hurt. Look at their podcast clips. Look at their back and forths. T.I. never ran away from parenting King, but even he admitted there was only so much a parent can do. Can't nobody stop it but him, he said. And now, well, here they are, facing what might be years apart. And depending on who you ask, not everyone thinks that's a bad thing. Some fans are actually praising King, saying he finally got his street cred, like going to jail is a mixtape promo tactic. He's been saying he's outside. Now he's proving it. That kind of talk just shows how backward things have become, when a kid with every opportunity is more focused on proving some Tumblr-era idea of realness than raising his own child. But others are rooting for him. Quietly. Hoping that maybe the quiet nights holding a baby in one arm and court papers in the other will finally force him to wake up. Because for all the flexing, the fighting, the flashing, none of it compares to the heartbreak of seeing your child walk into a courtroom in shackles. This isn't just a viral scandal. And this isn't about clicks. This is the kind of turning point that marks someone for life. If the judge makes that 5-year sentence official, King Harris won't just be T.I.'s wild son anymore. He'll be an example of how fast everything can fall apart, even when you were born with everything. And for T.I., it'll be a reminder that even when you know what's coming, it still hurts when it finally gets here.